Hey sports fans, ASMR Sports here. Alright, today I'm going to do these vintage packs here, vintage rack packs, and see what we can pull. I can't remember if I've done it yet on this channel, but I have a complete set of 85 Donruss in like a binder. That I bought for pretty cheap. It was like 25 bucks or something. With the intention of kind of going through it, and actually I have like 5 or 6 other like 80s sets, baseball sets in binders that I kind of picked up thinking I might want to go through those on this channel, so I may have to go and figure out what I've done before and go through those, because it's kind of fun to see complete sets. It takes quite a while though, and I have to do like the overhead view for those because I really can't fit like the I can't fit the entire like binder in the video if I have it, if I have the camera like positioned like I have it now. So that's what's coming maybe someday. And these are kind of a pain to get out without dinking the corners. Alright, so I bought a few, like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months ago, I bought a case of these rack packs. I think I paid like 800 bucks for it or something. Yeah, it might have been cheaper. I can't remember. But anyways, it was not cheap by any stretch. But it was at a local shop, and they're pretty rare. So I figured, there's a nice Kirk Gibson. But I can't remember how many packs. So the cases of this stuff are not probably what you're thinking. It's not like, several boxes of rack packs. It's just like a relatively small box filled with just rack packs, and I forget how many are in there. Boy, it's probably like 60 or something. But anyways, it's not a ton, but still a lot of cards. Anyways, I bought that. I kind of pulled out the packs that have like stars on the front, because people like to collect those, and I might get around to selling them one day. But mostly I just have the packs sitting in the case, and I think that the unopened pack, or unopened rack of this stuff is goes for about like 10 bucks, 10 to 12 bucks I think, on eBay. So I don't know, I might sell some off. There's an Eddie Murray. Unfortunately, this pack at least is looking pretty ugly. That's kind of a diamond cut there. You'll see like this edge, like it's not just off center, it's like the border is like slanted at an angle. Same with this one. So that's too bad. Dennis Rasmussen, Mike Krukow, Red Land, Paul Mahler, Hall of Famer, and all these cards are diamond cut. Don Sutton. So yeah, pretty disappointed with the condition of stuff out of this pack at least. I've opened I think 1 or 2 other packs of this stuff from this case I was mentioning, and they look decent. Robin Yount, Hall of Famer. So get some nice Brewers so far. See if we can get a rated rookie. The rated rookies in this set are fairly abysmal. Back in the day, they hot cards for sure. Sean Dunston has a rated rookie in here. Danny Tartable is in this. A few others that were, sort of hot commodities back in the day, but nobody that's really stood the test of time is a rated rookie in this product. So they're just fun to look at. The rated rookies are Bob James, Jose Cruz, Diamond King, Mark Huisman, Juan Beniquez, Scott Bradley. Back in the day, a Yankees rated rookie was always a good thing to have. I would have been very happy to pull this card back in like '87, even though he was never like a big prospect. And he actually came up with another team. I think it was the Mariners. So his career as a Yankee was fairly short-lived. Didn't really play for them, other than it looks like that first year. Andre Dawson, Hall of Famer, very nice. Joe Carter. Joe Carter was a beast of a player. His cards were quite valuable, actually, for a good stretch of his career. He put up kind of really good seasons a number of times. Good number of times, but not a Hall of Famer. I don't know how close he kind of got to the mark here. I'm seeing a lot of like banged up corners too, unfortunately, in this. In both these packs we've opened here, so that's not making me. Oh, look at that! Another Kirk Gibson, Joe Morgan. There's a Hall of Famer. Joel Skinner, I think he was a rated rookie in '84 Donruss. Nick Saski was a good young player. I remember he had a few good seasons back around '86 or '87, I think. I remember his stuff being hot when I collected back in the late '80s. But his rookie stuff, I think, was in '84. I'm not sure. I can't remember what sets he's in though. Wow, that's weird. Got a couple backwards cards, and I've not seen that before. Sid Bream. Clay Christensen. It's a rookie card right there. Ellie Hammaker. Let's see who our backwards cards are. Cecilio Guante, Dale Sconiers, and Vance Law. Alright. By the way, that I was just looking at that Hershiser that was on the front of one of the packs. That's a rookie card. Oral Hershiser, I believe, holds the record for the greatest number of consecutive scoreless innings, which he set in 87, but I think it crossed seasons, so I feel like it was 87 and 88. I don't know, I might have that wrong. But boy, he had a couple of a few years where he was just really dominant, really good pitcher. Another guy that's, was a superstar for part of his career, but ultimately, wow, another Sid Bream. Rex Hudler was a rookie in this card set. He came up with the Yankees, but ultimately was traded before he got too far into his career. Looks like he had a little cameo here in '84. Anyways, Oral Hershiser, not one of those guys. If you're a '80s Dodgers fan, you probably think of him very fondly. But ultimately, not enough success in his career to break into the Hall of Fame. So we're getting the same guys, Cecilio Guante and Darryl Scores and Vance Law. Man, we got this exact pack, I think. Now I gotta look. Where was that? was so similar. Maybe I'm just looking at the same cards over again. That could be. Alright, so nothing in there. Well, our last chance here. So what are the big cards in this set, you may ask? The answer is very similar to the answer for 85 tops, with one exception. So the big cards in here are Roger Clemens rookie card, and Kirby Puckett rookie card, and the one card that's in 85 tops that's not in Donruss. And this is an anomaly because very rarely does Tops have a hot young rookie that Fleer and Donruss do not. But there was one card in 85, which was a Mark McGuire that was in that set because 85 Tops did something very unique, which is they did a little subset of some Team USA players. So those were all guys that I think were either in college or like maybe right after college, before they started their pro careers. They were playing for the USA baseball team, like in the Olympics in the 84 Olympics. I think there was an Olympics in 84 summer Olympics. Anyways, Tops made cards of a few players on that team. There was Mark McGuire, Corey Snyder, John, what's his name? He was a catcher that came up with the Red Sox. I forget his name, but just a few different guys, and Mark McGuire was one that ended up having, a pretty legendary career. So once in 87, when Mark McGuire was like breaking records, that card became something quite special because it was 85, and then like it was a nice Jill Strawberry. He didn't get rookie cards in other products until 87 when he had hit the bigs. So, and then when Mark McGuire was like in the big home run kind of battles with Sammy Sosa, setting the career the single year home run record in I think 1988. His cards were just like going nuts. That 85 was worth like $250. So anyway, there's no Mark McGuire in this set. So we didn't get any of the big guys, but we only opened 2 racks, so can't expect to get a big hit when there's only 2 cards in the set that you really are the big hits. But we got some good stars. Unfortunately, condition is not the greatest on the ones that we pulled, so that's a bummer. But this old stuff, kind of hit or miss, always on condition. I'm gonna put these in sleeves and get these into my Hall of Famers box, where they can eventually be sorted by player. Really for no apparent reason, because, I don't know, there's no real market for this stuff, but I don't know, I like to have it around. It's the old school collector in me wants those Hall of Famers. Okay, well that's all we have for today. This will be a relatively short video, although I've done much shorter. I think tomorrow I'm probably going to do these 87 Tops football packs. I might try to do one other thing with this one. I don't know how long it'll take me to get through these, maybe not that long. And then another thing I've been thinking about doing, because if you're a sports card collector, especially basketball collector, you know that Michael Jordan cards are going bonkers. Actually, I'm gonna show you a couple things. Got a big box here of graded cards. Because I was just thinking of a couple things. Oh yeah, first of all, I want to show you this card, which is an 85 Mark McGuire. I was just talking about 85 tops, so there it is, the 84 United States baseball team. This card, if you can get it into a PSA 10, has a really pretty high value. A lot of people are interested in that card. I don't know what is wrong with this card. Actually, I'm looking at the top edge now. I can see maybe a little bit of issue with the top edge, so maybe that's what prevented this thing from getting something better than a 9. But anyways, a 9 is pretty good for one of these old cards. Okay, so the next thing I was gonna talk about, because so anyways, what I was gonna say is, if you're a basketball fan or a basketball collector, you probably know that there is a very hyped documentary on Michael Jordan that ESPN has produced and is going to put out in the I think April 14th is what I heard, and so it's coming, and a lot of people are getting excited about Michael Jordan right now because of that, I guess, because it's going to be a big deal. I don't know, since there's no sports on, so it's kind of a big media event. Anyways, so Michael Jordan stuff has been going up lately because people are expecting a lot of interest in his cards when that comes out. Yeah, people are buying up everything, and people really like PSA 10s of his stuff. And I happen to have submitted this card that, I probably pulled whatever, who knows how long ago, and just had it sitting around, and I was looking at cards when I was sending in a batch of PSA stuff, and I sent this in, like, whatever, like it was eight months ago or something, and got it back, over the winter. This would have been in that, I did a video of the, all the cards I got from PSA with this batch. So anyways, I'd sent this in just sort of coincidentally, and then now that this thing is going on with this crazy documentary and the spike in all his card values, this thing is worth, like, well, what it's worth is in the eye of the beholder, but on eBay, people are selling these things for like $250, which is nuts. You can get boxes of this product for like $25, and you got a decent shot of pulling some gem stuff out of there. So I'm just looking through this box here, see if there's anything else I want to mention. I have like a couple other, I have some 80s graded Jordans, but they're not in this box that I'm looking through right now. So yeah, nothing else to show right now. Alright, well, so anyways, I might open up some 90 Fleer Jordan. That's what that card was that I just showed, wherever that went. I might open some 90 Fleer Jordan, or 90 Fleer basketball, since I just have a ton of it, but I also have some 91 Fleer basketball, which is absolute garbage product, but PSA 10s of that card are going for big money too now. Not as much as the 90, but they're up there. And I just I bought pretty much a case of that stuff like a couple of years ago, because I can't resist buying should say unopened junk. I don't really care about, open cards, but unopened stuff, I've always like had this feeling like I have to buy it if it's a bargain. And I found this guy was selling these boxes for like, I don't know what they were, $5 a box, and so I just kind of bought them all up. So I have those, and it's looking like it might pay dividends if this